call on me. You can 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 call on me.
Oh yeah, this beat hot.
You can call on me.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your big homie Kodak. Another episode of the Big Homie's House. I know it looks a little different. We put a little bit more effort into the set today. Of course, we got big homie JoJo in the building. How you feeling?
I'm big cold, JoJo.
Big
It's
cold.
freezing.
You got the coat on like you from Detroit.
Chicago, baby. Get it right.
Ooh, or is it St. Louis?
Okay.
Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest.
And of course, icon, Atlanta legend, Atlanta hip hop history, franchise boys in the building. Parlay, what's up, man? In apartments.
Man, it's been a long time, man. I watch the show a lot. I like it.
I like.
Do you like
yours
the
as
show, or
well.
you just saying that because you own it?
Parlay?
When you get-
Kodak, let him talk.
When you get to know me, you gonna understand that I don't just talk to the talk.
So, what's the answer to the question?
I like the show.
Okay, cool. I just want you to just say that.
I like the show.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
Light skin women just be extra.
Don't start with the color now.
Cause she stay spicy on the
She
show.
is spicy,
She stay spicy.
like
on the
like
show.
a hibidito.
Boy, please. You can own it.
But you kicking it with the homies. We got some homies in the building off camera. They are watching everything go down today, so we're gonna be on our best behavior. Well, we're kicking things off. We go kick things off with the porch. Talk about things going in pop culture and society. And I feel like if we talking about the porch, we got to talk about Parlay, because it's a lot of hip hop history. It's a lot of hip hop things going on. You fresh off the BET Awards.
Yes.
Congratulations for that.
Appreciate
Represent the city. How did it feel?
Actually, that was my first time performing at the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I done been, but I ain't never performed.
How was it, though? Like, being a part of the 50 years of hip-hop celebration?
I think I like it being this than anything else.
Yeah, well,
If I had to pick it, I would have definitely picked this because of how iconic the moment was.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And being called to be represented, being honored for these times, I think that's really big out of 50 years of hip hop. There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, that's true. But you have to include the franchise boys into 50 years of hip hop. You know, because we I don't think we stopped.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? I lean and rock with it every time.
I feel like that is where the page started to turn for Atlanta having full-time control
Yes.
of the hip-hop industry.
I agree.
Like, that is where, like, it started with, they tried to make fun of it. They tried to say, oh, it's just dance, it's happy, it's fun music. But then it went from franchise boys to everything else that came behind that.
Yeah.
And Atlanta ain't let up yet.
Well,
We ain't.
yeah, I can honestly say, because I'm from Chicago, but I was raised in Memphis, partially. And while I was in Memphis, at the time, like growing up, I never realized that most of the music that I listened to was were like Atlanta-based artists, like everything. Not including, you know, like 3 6 Mafia, Yo Gotti. You know, I grew up on them. But Project Pay. Anyways, yeah. So when I was thinking about it, I'm like, dang, a lot of music that I listened to came from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, and yes, it was dance music. I guess that's what they call it or call it now. But back in the day, where I was from, I don't know what y'all did here in Atlanta at the time, but in Memphis, we didn't call it dance music. That was the music that we listened to. Like, when you hear somebody coming down the street bumping music, that's what you're gonna hear.
That
For sure.
That's a good point, because, you know, we in the city, it was called, like, you know, snap music. Well, in the city, outside of just like one group of people. Because Fabo calls it something else, and he hates the term snap music.
I don't like it either. See, people that understand the reason they started saying snap music was because of the sound, and it had nothing to do with snaps. You know what I'm saying? It was all the cheap sound from Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? But
So it was really a term they used to kind of degrade.
no, I think they called it that in 2006. I think it was 2006 when they started saying that. But you gotta think at the time, like 5, 6 of the top 10 songs had snaps in it. David Banner song, Yin Yang Whisper, Cherish, Snap Your Fingers, Us, D4L, like that was Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
You gotta think this is what was going on at the time. And then all the songs that was charted that had this sound at the time had snaps in it. So they, like the RIAA, like they named it snap music. Like we ain't name it that.
Right.
We call it pool pedal music.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fabo called it geek music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we call it pool. The reason I call it Pool Palace music is because that's the sound that everybody was doing in the Pool Palace.
Yeah.
So the Pool Palace is what for those who?
That's a club on Bankhead.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so when they okay,
Remember
because
that
I
song,
remember do it.
Do the Pool
Yeah,
Palace.
do the
That was
Pool
that was
Palace.
the dance that everybody did in the Pool Palace.
Do y'all know what the pool palace?
Okay, they don't know what the Pool Palace is.
Yeah, the Pool Palace, for youngins who don't know, the Pool Palace is what they call the walking out, the two-step.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the Pool Palace.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
That's the Pool Palace.
It's just Atlanta. It just get me so excited when I just think about like where music started for me. You know, like where I really started
Do you remember
loving.
your first hip hop song? Like the first hip hop song you ever heard?
I don't remember the first hip hop song
do.
I ever heard, but I remember the first hip hop song I fell in love with.
Okay.
Ooh, it kind of go both ways, but I was really on like Atlanta music tough. I'm talking about tough because I love, dancing. I know they say we didn't call it dance music, but that's what we was doing back at that time. We were dancing. That's what we did.
I
We
was
were
juking
doing the
up in
Pool
Chicago.
Palace. Yeah, we was juking. We was
Yeah.
doing the Pool Palace. We was doing the Chicken Head, the Heel Toe.
It was a little different when I was coming up. You know
What was
I'm
your
saying? So y'all
what was your hip hop come up then?
See, I'm a project kid.
So who'd you grow up listening to?
You know what I'm saying? I didn't really listen to music. Listen all the old school 70 music, 70 and 80 music that your mama and grandma play in the morning when they cleaning up.
So
and
we
then when they
saying,
play it on the radio, I really didn't. I was outside.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was outside. So wake up in the morning time, break of dawn.
Outside.
5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock. I'm outside. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 minutes after me, my partner's outside. We outside till time come in. You know what I'm saying?
Kids ain't doing that. No, y'all not doing that no more, huh?
No, they don't even go outside. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really listen to really music like they were outside unless somebody playing it in their car or something. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up on a lot of Kilo. I heard a lot of Kilo. I heard a lot of Kilo.
Yeah.
I'm from Born Home. Kilo from Born Home.
Yeah.
But I never really had a music upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But everything was gangster. I grew up in the 90s. I'm born in the 80s.
So the question that I have is, if you didn't really grow up listening to music, what made you want to get into it?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. Okay. So
You didn't want to get into it.
No, I never tried to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. My whole everything comes from my ambition to trap.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it since I was like 10. And in high school, I used to trap. So I used to skip lunch at Doug. And lunch was an hour and a half. I used to skip lunch.
Y'all hour and a half lunch?
Because we was 3 blocks. Everybody get 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, you're going to be in a class for an hour, and you get 30-minute lunch. You know what I'm saying?
I used to skip lunch, so you was in there.
Yeah, I used to really skip for a period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And go to lunch.
No, I ain't go to lunch.
No, he's
I just
trapping.
go trap.
Oh.
Because everybody who smoked weed when I was in high school didn't go to lunch. They used to go in the back in Dixie Hill and go smoke weed.
Damn.
So I used to want to go serve everybody who smoked weed.
So you was hustling.
Yeah, so we had Langer Art Festival. And if you do perform in Langer's Art Festival, you don't have to go for a period. And I kept getting tardy, and then you don't come to class, gonna kick you out. So any opportunity I had to miss it, I did. So I wrote like a poem, like an a cappella poem called Money. And I did it. And my whole school went crazy. I wasn't gonna trap. After then, everybody who did music kept saying, Parlae, you need to rap. I ain't tripping on no rapping. Mm-hmm. Never been into it. Still trapping. The next year, I was in 10th grade. The next year in 11th grade, I played varsity basketball. And me and Pimpin was on the basketball team together, who in my group. And he used to beat on the locker, and everybody used to want me to do this verse. So I started doing the verse. So every time I go to the projects, everybody be like, Moot B's would be like, hey, rap that verse real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's like Moot B been around, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, rap this verse. I really wasn't studying, tripping. 12th grade, I'm tripping. I go to college. My first day in college, I recorded the song.
So before you finish that, I do want to say for everybody that's listening, he did hear him say that he was trapping.
Yeah.
He was skipping class, but he made it to college.
Yeah, I went to college.
I just wanted to say
I was
that.
smart. Everything don't work for everybody. I found my way.
Yeah, I
That's
just
what I'm
wanted to let that be known
Yeah.
for people who think like, oh, you know, you was out here in the streets, whatever,
Yeah, I was
and
outside.
you failed. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Obviously, you did it.
I didn't fail. No, I
But,
didn't fail. I didn't
okay,
fail.
so
I didn't fail.
you
I
went to college?
And I went to college on academic scholarship. I didn't go on no sports scholarship.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So my first day of college, I recorded the song.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Started performing in all the HBCUs in North Carolina. But everybody who heard the song went crazy. Brought it back home at the Pool Palace, and it became like the hottest song in the streets.
What was this?
And what was it?
Called Money. It's the biggest underground song on Bankhead history ever. The biggest underground song, period. Yes, anybody from Bankhead, and you say it's Parlay Money song, the biggest underground song on Bankhead, they're going to say, hell yeah.
You know what? That brings me to another question, and I do not want you to be biased when I say this.
I ain't never going to be biased.
Don't be biased when I say this. What side of Atlanta has the greatest musical background history, whatever you want to call it? Because Atlanta's popping. North side, west side, south side.
All right, so listen. All right, so are we talking city of Atlanta or Metro Atlanta?
Metro Atlanta.
Okay, Metro Atlanta.
Metro Atlanta.
All right, boom.
Because if you say city of Atlanta, it's not okay for the people that's unfamiliar. The city of Atlanta is the city. That is the part Amaretta's talking about when she
Yes.
say not Atlanta.
Yes.
Metro Atlanta is everything inside the perimeter.
Yes, inside the perimeter.
The perimeter is 285. So if you hear Langucci said on 285, I keep riding in a circle. That's what he's talking about.
So
everything
inside
inside
Everything
285.
inside 285, they consider Metro Atlanta.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
got
it's
it.
not Atlanta. Like, okay.
So when people ask me, say, I'm from city of Atlanta. So when people ask me questions, my mind directly goes to city of Atlanta. So when people ask me questions, I speak on city of Atlanta. Sometimes it's confusing to people. So that's why I asked that question.
Yeah, because I'm still confused. So the inside is not Atlanta,
Okay,
or it is Atlanta?
I'm let you
Is
know.
or ain't?
I'm gonna tell you.
Just
okay.
say is or not.
The inside is Atlanta.
Is. Okay, boom. That's all I need to know.
So like,
That's all I need to know, Kodak.
No, because people not gonna get it. So I'm from College Park, but I was raised I was raised in College Park. I was born over by the West Side. So the West Side, like we talking about, like Booker T. Washington High School. That's Atlanta. But I went to high school in College Park, East Point.
That's not
Technically, that's not Atlanta.
It's not Atlanta.
So College Park isn't Atlanta.
Technically,
College
not
Park.
Atlanta.
It's College Park.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, y'all got too many parts going on, but I mean, it's the same thing for like every city. You know, Memphis, you got
people
West
get-
Memphis,
people
but it's
in
really
Atlanta get
Arkansas,
confused, but
and we be like,
But
no.
people in Atlanta take that real, like, Grady Baby used to be a real thing. I don't think it's a thing no more.
Yeah.
Because most of the people right now, like, that's
Why you
popping,
think it matters so bad?
I don't think it
Because
matters.
I'm gonna tell you.
It
I'm
does
gonna
matter.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It's a big difference. It's a huge difference.
What's the difference?
Upbringing.
I don't know, Parlay.
The things you're gonna see.
I don't know
Any
though.
city person is faster than anybody who don't stay in Atlanta. Period.
Any city person is faster.
Anybody who's raised in anywhere in the city of Atlanta is faster than anybody on the outside of Atlanta.
Faster as in like running.
Mentality. Street mentality. Nah, not.
Yeah, they can race.
I'm thinking like athletic. You know what I'm saying?
Fast like mentality. You know what I'm saying? Understanding street knowledge.
Oh, the other ones are like they're more green.
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
necessarily green. It's just faster.
Oh.
The city is way faster. You're gonna see way more finesses. You're gonna see way more people trying to trick you. You're gonna have way more game. You're gonna
Okay.
understand more. You're gonna be able to see more before it's
I
coming.
get that.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a big difference. It is a difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
I done been every part of town that people say ain't Atlanta, that it's Metro Atlanta. I done been to every part of them towns. I'm like stayed there and moved around.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
I feel
I know somebody from the city of Atlanta immediately. If they can say 5 to 10 words. You from the city.
And you know.
I know it.
Well, does the respect level change though?
Nah. Respect
because
has
there's so
something
many
to do
people
with the
that
person.
have come from Metro Atlanta that have contributed to the hip hop culture in the
Yes.
city. You can't count them out. Like, if
What
you
about
say-
the people who? Oh, is that what you're about to say?
Yeah,
The
like,
people
if you
who-
say people that's not from Atlanta, like, are mean,
Let's
their
name 'em.
contributions mean less.
let's name them.
Outkast.
No, I'm saying all of them. Name them.
Outkast,
Outkast.
2 Chainz, Monica, Yachty, Migos. These people who are like outside.
What about Lotto?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Okay, so all these people are technically
Not
not,
from
from
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I don't know Monica from the SWATs.
Okay, well, yeah, Monica from the SWATs.
I don't know what
was
that
wrong.
means.
Southwest Atlanta.
Southwest.
So
Atlanta.
she's from Atlanta.
Yeah, it's like
But see, it's a part of Atlanta, but they don't. It's the West Side, but they don't say they're from the West Side.
yeah.
they say they from the SWATs.
Yeah, it's Southwest side.
It's Southwest Atlanta.
Yeah, y'all just got too much going on. But okay, so so what he was saying, so these people who are from the outskirts of Atlanta, do you still consider them from Atlanta? Because like these are greats. Like, do you take that away from them? Like, y'all not from Atlanta?
No, because when we like, it's like on the west side. Born home is born home. It's my hood.
Shout it low.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we might get into it with other hoods from the west side.
Mm-hmm.
But if we go to the east side, we together
Okay.
because we from the same part of town.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you speak from the inside of Atlanta, the conversation goes like that. When you speaking outside of Atlanta, everybody's from Atlanta.
Yeah. Like if we was to go to Florida.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to a different
Yeah.
city, like you go to Chicago,
Yeah.
and you got somebody who not from Atlanta, but y'all went together.
Yeah.
We from Atlanta.
It's Atlanta.
This Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know some parts of Chicago that people that stay in Chicago, but if they say where you from, they can say they from Chicago.
Yeah, I think sometimes people just say that because they don't want to explain exactly
It's too
where
much
they're.
conversation.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Yeah.
like 30 minutes away from Atlanta, but it's not really Atlanta, but it's
Like
just
what's the
too
city
much.
like that in Chicago? Like it's not Chicago, but it's like close. Like Champaign. Is that close to Chicago?
Like what Plainsfield.
Yeah.
It's like 45 minutes from Chicago, but you're gonna say Chicago
That's like saying somebody's saying Duluth. Like Duluth is like far as hell.
People ain't gonna
Yeah.
say they from Atlanta.
or people from Alpharetta.
Yeah. It just cuts
But
down
I'm
the
gonna
conversation.
tell you this though, on some funny stuff for real. Part of Atlanta, part of Alpharetta is really Atlanta in the sense of it because part of it is Fulton County.
I think that
And that's another thing too that people don't understand too, Kodak, that
the county part.
all of Fulton County is not Atlanta though.
Yeah, Fulton County long as hell.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
the longest county
Yes.
in the state.
Yes, it is.
Am I in Fulton County?
Yeah, you Fulton County.
Am I?
Yeah.
Like I stay in Fulton County, but I don't stay in
But I'm not
no more.
Atlanta though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Fulton County, like it stretches. Like shit, it's a long motherfucker.
But to get back to your question, the west side.
The west side. So
Yes.
your unbiased opinion, the west
yeah.
side of Atlanta has the best musical history.
All right, who's from the west side?
Shout Low, T.I.
Okay. Wait, I thought
D-Rock.
T.I. wasn't from Atlanta.
Yeah, he from Bankhead.
Oh, he from Bankhead.
Yeah, you gotta watch the you gotta
Oh,
watch
I thought
my,
he
you
was
gotta
from
watch my
College
podcast.
Park.
You gotta watch my podcast episode with Tip. You're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. You're gonna know everything you need to know.
Hey, man,
Okay.
Tap the link below.
For sure.
Facts.
For sure.
Okay, so we got
Yeah.
Tip.
D-Rock, Yang Twins, Kilo Ali,
Yep.
Us, Franchise Boys, D4L, Low, K-Route,
Baby.
no, Lil Baby ain't from Bankhead.
No, well, I thought you were from the west. Oh, you from Oakland City.
Yeah, Young Dro,
Yeah.
Tip, Rollo. I don't want to forget nobody.
It's a lot. It's deep.
Yeah.
We deep.
Okay. Well, that's your
And
opinion.
I
I
feel
don't know.
like we made the biggest contributions out of the city too. On impact.
Contributions like what?
Impact.
Impact on
West side
impact on what though?
Impact.
West side versus
Music.
east side.
Impact on
Yes,
music.
the music
I don't
and the
know.
culture. I'ma
Well,
tell you why.
that's kind of
All
tough.
right, let me tell you why. Bankhead is so iconic, right?
It is.
In the past 20 years, people are just finding out that it's a street. They thought it was a city.
That's
That's
absolutely
never happened
true.
in Atlanta, period.
I still thought it was a city. It's
No,
not a city.
It's a street.
Oh yeah, I'm
That
see,
ain't but a street.
Well, there you go, right
You see
there,
what I'm saying?
Kodak.
That's
Maybe
how
I'm
big,
just
That's how big
uncultured.
Bankhead is. People think it's a city.
Yeah.
That's happened nowhere else in Atlanta.
I'll
All
say this.
all right,
When he says that, I say, you know how like I think when he says that, he says it into a way it's like where they're from is more publicized or noticed to the people. And I'm speaking off someone who's not even from Atlanta. And I say that because in a lot of songs I hear Bankhead. I don't really hear too many other like Zone 6. Is that's
It's the east
but I
side,
barely
east
hear
side,
but I
east
barely
Atlanta.
hear that though. But like growing up,
But see,
Bankhead
that's a whole area that's not a hood though
Yeah.
or a street. So that's the difference.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
That's saying Zone 6 is like us saying West Side.
Yeah, it's like saying Zone 3, Zone 1.
But what I'm telling you is growing up, I know I heard Bankhead all the time. I used to always Bankhead in College Park.
Bankhead's been the most established. They established first. That was the first hip hop city.
But I think that's
Atlanta.
what he's saying. He's saying that like
that's
they
one.
made their mark.
Yeah.
Like
You already know us. You say Atlanta,
You
give me
think
a hood
of
out Atlanta. Bankhead is going to be what is going to come up, all right? All right, 2 is everybody in the whole United States of America did the Bankhead bounce. Everywhere.
That was my first dance when I was a kid.
Everywhere.
That's all you can do.
Everywhere. Bankhead bounce.
Bounce your little shoulders.
All right?
yeah, we never knew it was called the Bankhead Bounce.
Yeah. You know what I'm
just
saying?
doing it.
It was Bankhead bounce. All
Well,
right?
there's also a song too. What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
So what I'm saying?
For sure.
All right. So then behind that, Kilo had a 10-year run where he owned it himself.
And also speaking of Kilo, I don't think a lot of people realize this. Kilo just got a big ass, like the biggest thing you could get in music. Like he had Beyonce
Beyonce remixed this song
remix one of his songs.
called Cocaine.
America Has a Problem.
Which?
It was on Renaissance. America
that
Has
song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yes.
Kilo from our projects.
A lot of people don't know that. They think that's just,
The biggest underground artist that we done had come from Atlanta, and it's undeniable.
That's what's up.
And Kilo got hits too, like hits.
Man,
hits, hits.
people play Kilo song don't even know it's Kilo.
Man.
Name a Kilo song that people don't know.
Cocaine.
Can't find no love at all. Couldn't find a girl some way, somehow. I need you
Right
right
now.
now.
You saw Atlanta, huh, Kodak? Kodak, why you ain't wear your Atlanta shirt? Like
I forgot.
Really
man.
from the West Side.
I am.
Kodak is real Atlanta. I don't care where,
see this shirt, man?
I don't care who, where, and what anybody say about Kodak. That man is from Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL. I went
Okay,
to the same high
and
school.
he's so Atlanta. So
I went to the same high school Outkast went to. So if you saying I'm not Atlanta because I went to Tri-Cities, hey, Outkast not Atlanta either.
But I'm gonna tell you though,
boy, once you make an impact like Outkast did, which you will,
That's the West
then
Side, Swats.
Then we'll talk about that.
What you about to say? 'Cause I was like,
that's SWAT.
okay, it's SWAT.
That's SWAT. Even though at East Point, bro, this is a SWAT, man.
I get it.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
it's like a hop skipping away from
One
from
street.
Greenbrier.
One street.
Yeah.
You one street.
Also, shout out to Outkast too. They just got Billboard just said that they are the #1 rap group in rap history. They made #1 on the list. There was a lot of other people, talented groups on the list, but shout out to Outkast.
That's
It's
what's
my
up.
favorite hip hop group.
I wonder how they graded it.
I don't know how a lot of this shit get graded, and
They
I really
probably
don't put
graded
too much
it-
stock in it until like somebody who I fuck with at the top.
It
of
be
the
that it be that resume like.
You got like resume.
It be that resume like probably from music to the impact to what they do to the community
I'm
to
Why we don't get nominated
movies to
Why we don't get nominated? The only two groups that got more #1 singles than us is Outkast and the Beastie Boys.
well we
Damn.
said out at Beastie Boys.
Yes.
No, we talking about groups. That's
Them
how heavy
them the
that
only
is.
rap groups. The only 2 rap groups that got more #1 singles than Franchise Boys is Outkast and the Beastie Boys.
So not NSYNC
You
and
said- she said
Backstreet
rap.
Boys.
Rap.
Oh rap. You said rap. My bad. I was just
So
saying.
why do you think?
I don't know. We the only group in the history that have 2 #1 singles back to back.
Wait, rap groups. Let's name some rap groups though.
Rap group shit.
We
UGK.
impacted the sound.
That's what I'm saying, name 'em.
We impacted the culture with the fashion and music.
Yeah.
For
Who made a
sure.
bigger impact than us as a group?
Niggas was going out.
And that's what I'm saying.
Hello?
How they nominate these things?
Definitely in my white tee.
So Franchise Boys slept on.
What?
I don't.
Bro, we the reason for the
It just
past 20
depends.
years of music.
It just depends on what you mean, like slept
We are the
on.
reason for the past 20 years of music.
Slept on by who?
Everybody.
I mean,
Why
no,
we
No,
ain't
I don't think you.
nominated?
I don't think.
we
Why
talking
we ain't
if we talking
why we ain't
impact,
nominated? That's why I said how they grade
If we
this.
talking impact, he did that. Like they did just what's one of them? They did inspired that Travis Scott and Thug. That Travis Scott.
Yeah,
Thug
they
song
gave
from
us
years
our
ago.
third #1 single.
I'm just saying, like, who y'all slept on by? Because I don't think you guys
How-
are
why
slept
we ain't-
on
we
by
ain't
the
never got
the
culture.
mainstream.
Ain't nobody
That's
tagged us
media.
in the top groups.
mainstream.
Mainstream media outlets. That.
How we in the top rap group then?
I'm be honest.
I don't
This shit
know. I don't really-
This shit really people opinions.
Yeah, like,
So that's why I asked how they graded.
Ain't-
By what?
It's not. It's not.
Because then they tell you graded by we doing numbers.
It's not a consistent metric.
I think it's because Outkast was.
I ain't talking about #1. They deserve that. We ain't nowhere on the list.
Okay,
10,
well,
20, 15.
I think so. Then
How
I'll
many
take that
is
away.
50?
Yeah, top 50.
I'll take
Top
away then
50? We in the
Outkast.
top 50?
I would say just
He
because
has
you
a
can be shut
top
the hell up,
50?
Kodak, so I can say why I think my reason is.
My bad. Go ahead, big
I
dog.
think my reason is because maybe damn, we did say rap group though.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say like being versatile.
No, because he got a remix with Korn.
Oh shit.
And it went number 1.
I let my shoulders lean. I let my neck back. Man, that shit go crazy in the gym. Remember that song Korn had Coming Undone? It's Coming Undone with it. That shit. I'm playing.
No, I don't know that song.
I'm playing.
It's a version of Lean with it.
Yeah.
Rock and roll version.
Well, I don't know. I'm you know, people they got that.
Yeah,
I just think in the
what's the next
culture,
one?
I don't think that y'all slept on. I know
But
that
Atlanta's
people know.
already slept on.
But I'm
as a
gonna
city.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you how I say that too. About 2 years ago, like 2-3 years ago, like 2020, they came out. It was during the pandemic. They came out with the evolution of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't say nothing about Snap Movement, D4.
And where was this song?
Charlotte, Franchise Boys, Soldier Boy. None of that. None of that. They ain't say nothing about none of this. How?
They sleeping on
How,
Atlanta.
bro? When the last 20 years has been inspired by us.
They
Bankhead has inspired the past 20 years. It's undeniable, bro.
You right.
If it weren't for us, it wouldn't be no TikTok.
You right. But they sleep on Atlanta as a whole.
I ain't even talking about Atlanta. I'm talking about Bankhead.
They sleeping on Atlanta. You know.
I
They
ain't
sleeping
even
on
talking
Bankhead.
about. I'm just talking about Bankhead.
They sleeping on Bankhead.
How? I'm asking like how? We got a platinum album. We sold 1 million records, bro.
That's unheard of.
We sold 1 million records, dog.
I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like D4L went 3-4 times platinum. They sold 500,000 albums.
I get it.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Why they? That's what I'm saying.
I understand.
We made people want to be artists and producers.
That's the culture.
Tell me I'm lying. Kodak.
You're not lying.
Stop me. I can stand some straightening. Anytime I'm wrong, tell me.
I'm
stand
not.
some straightening.
I can't because you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Because I fuck with. I see the impact.
We made gangsters dance.
That's true. So, George, you got anything on your mind, heart? You want to talk about? I got a question on mine.
Okay, well, you ask your question first.
All right, cool. So let's slip into facts or cap. So I'm gonna introduce the topic. And if you agree, say facts. You don't say cap. All right. So facts or cap. You can find a quality partner in the club.
That's your partner?
Nah.
I say facts. I say facts, and I say that because you never know who be in the club. Like, there do be people in the club that's in there all day, every day, and just don't got nothing better to do. But then again, you also have those people that's in the club. They might be celebrating a birthday. They might be celebrating something. Like, you know, I haven't been in a club in a while, but say like my friend get married and we go to the club and I'm there. Like, if a nigga see me, he done won, babe.
That one time that you in the club.
I'm saying like it's a chance that it can happen.
It's a small chance.
You didn't say this is a small or big chance. You said
I'm not taking no small chance.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying. I think it's possible. Like I'm now. If you're in the club searching
Yeah, that's
for
what I'm
your
saying.
lover,
Like, yeah.
like now that's some cap.
Yeah.
Like don't like in the club searching for your lover. I don't think you in there. I don't think you in the club searching for your lover. I think you in the club searching for something else. Personally,
What you think, Parlay?
Cap.
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 You don't think so?
Not the way he explained it. See, I was gonna
He
say,
ain't even explain it.
but not the way he said cap or fact or cap. That
Okay,
was the thing. But I was gonna say not likely.
it's not likely.
You always gotta have the fifth. You always gotta have a fifth button. You always gotta be able to plead the fifth.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like not likely.
I agree. Like I'm not. If I'm in the club, I'm not looking for that. Like I'm not looking for the love of my
We,
life.
It can happen,
we didn't
though.
say we didn't.
It
You
can
didn't
happen,
ask
though.
that.
It could happen.
You didn't ask. You didn't ask.
It could happen.
Yeah.
I said, can you find a quality partner in the club?
You can.
Yeah.
It's not likely.
It's not likely, but
know,
it's
it's
not like
short.
it's impossible.
No, it's not impossible. Let me say that.
Yeah.
I like that. It's not impossible.
Yeah. But if you would have said going to the club to find your mate or something like that, you know, like I don't say go to the club looking for
He asked the question like a nigga, didn't it?
yeah, like if you going to the club looking for love, you know, I don't think
This
that
ain't Usher, baby. This is not love in this club. That was a lie.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should be in the club looking for love.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that at all.
Yeah.
Well, what do you
That
think?
cap, then. That cap. It cap.
Cap, you think so? If we doing like a percentage.
Yeah.
Like 10%.
Yeah, that's why I went on that. That's
Okay. Well, then cap. Then cap. Yeah. Because it's very rare.
Rare.
It's very rare.
That's real. That's not.
But why is that? Why do you think that you can't
The folks in the
find?
club been on some bullshit.
Well, not everybody.
Most of them.
I'm just saying, like, okay,
All right,
let me
'cause-
play devil's advocate though.
I know why.
Let me play devil's advocate, like
Nah, you
I
the
always
devil.
do. What's wrong with, like, if you so are you telling me that if you go to the club and you see a woman, you automatically assume what?
She on bullshit.
Why? Because she's having a good time.
No, not
What if she
always.
looks
No.
nice and she's not on the headlights working on the whatever they said? What Glorilla said? On the headlights, working on them headlights.
At the
Dang.
red light twerking on the
Yeah,
red
that.
light.
He think I want to smash out the muscle.
Yeah.
She thinking that.
Yeah. She
Both
thinking
of them.
that.
Both he thinking that
Listen,
and she
I'ma
thinking
tell
that.
you,
Yeah, she gonna be
this
thinking.
is-
She
this
trying to make some money.
See, this is the thing that men admit that women don't admit. All right, nigga gonna tell you out the muscle. Hell yeah, I want to smash.
No, they not.
I'm saying, and not saying they
They
gonna
not.
say that. No, I'm not saying they gonna just come out and just say that. But there's a man gonna tell you this. It's always
know.
his first
Pause.
intention.
Pause. Kodak, you over there smiling. Didn't you just have a situation that just took place like this a couple days ago?
What?
What-
Remind me.
That's his first intention.
Remind me.
You had a conversation with a girl, but you didn't tell her, like you told her you wanted her,
Oh yeah.
but you didn't tell her you wanted to
But that
smash.
was somebody who I'd already. She should have already knew.
She acts slow.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she acts slow.
And you know, men.
She was.
I
She
hear
Listen,
men
if
say that
somebody
all the
tell
time.
You that, what you gonna think in your head?
That
You
I
a
want
woman.
you. That I want you.
Yeah.
Boy,
I-
you want to
exactly.
smash?
Exactly.
You
No,
wanna smash?
He's just trying to be a gentleman without trying to be a dickhead at the same time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me be direct without
And
being
it's-
too direct.
And it's not,
Yeah.
and it's
You know
not
what
like
I'm
I'm saying that I'm not trying to conceal my intentions, but I also at the same time want to respect you a little bit. Like I don't want to say
If a
bend it
man-
over, bust it open.
I've had someone tell me before, I want you, right? And I made him, I'm like, what do you mean you want me? What you mean? Like I want you. What does that mean?
Oh,
What do you mean, sir?
trying to.
Explain.
I tried to whoop the wind.
What you mean? You know what I'm saying? But
Try to put your ankles on your shoulders.
and that's fine, you know, if that's what you want, I understand, you know.
But
Why
women-
wouldn't
women
you?
feel the same way too,
But-
but they never.
They just don't. They just want to
They
be.
act like they
They
don't.
want to be respected in the meantime.
So I'm just saying, I say all that to say that in the club, that's what always happened initially. Yes. So
That's exactly what it
they don't-
is.
Yes. And if that happens and if that sparks something good, then it's like, oh shit, that's
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting a little bit.
Well, what do you feel? How do you feel about people who you always see in the club? That's always in the club.
Oh, I
Like,
would never be with a woman that's always in the club.
why?
Yeah, she outside.
Not long term.
So what does she have to be doing for you to be interested?
I just
Can
got-
she have a social life? Can
Yeah,
she
you
go
got-
out
yeah,
sometimes?
She can have a social life.
What's-
But I'm saying
what's an
always
average-
in the club? Like we can't go out and do no late night shit because your head got to be in the club. You got to be at Onyx.
The clubs ain't
How-
the clubs no more though.
It's really not.
What you mean?
I can't
going
tell you
to
the last
club
time I've
back
been to the
then,
club.
It's not how it is going to the club now. Like back then, you just really
Back
went to the
then,
club
you
just
was
to kick some
vibing,
shit.
you was
Yeah,
dancing,
vibing,
you
just-
were really having a
Know what I'm
good
saying?
time.
What is it now?
Motherfuckers is
Yeah,
sitting
ain't no
around
telling, goddamn, ain't no telling what be going on.
checking
That
out
no-
BBLs
Everybody
and
just standing there, sitting there. Everybody
girls
too
is
cool.
pocket watching and
People are too cool, especially
no.
in Atlanta.
No. This is what they doing.
What they doing?
The men are buying the bottles to impress the women, and the women are watching to see who got the money, and the men are luring the women
With bottles?
with bottles because they let them know they got money, and then the women are it's like you're in the club to
Flex.
catch somebody
Nah, but
to
that-
flex.
But it be the flex on niggas.
That too.
That would it be. Because when them niggas go home, them niggas gonna be like, man, they don't be like, man, we got these. They be like, we popped 50 bottles on them nigga ass last night, boy.
Yeah.
They don't say nothing about no girl, no bitches, no.
Yeah.
Hey man, we had 50 girls in the VI. We would have 50 girls. We pop bottle. We
No,
had
he right.
vibes. They was stunning on these niggas.
Yeah, facts.
That's all these niggas want to do.
Saying
Stunt on
it
some
just like
niggas.
that. Saying it just like that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's all they want to do. The club
Everybody.
ain't a club no more.
Shit, the girls
They
doing
put
it.
on
The girls
clothes.
doing it too.
Bro, they put on
Facts.
clothes for the press niggas. It ain't the girls no more. These hoes fucking for 40
$40 what?
dollars. 40.
Baby, ooh.
And listen, man, hey,
It's around first of the month time too now. It's probably lower than
Yes.
that. I have a running theory that the coochie gonna sell
last
around
week of the month.
when the rent due. Yeah,
Yeah, last week of the month.
all them standards go out the window, baby.
Yeah,
Question
Black
is,
Friday.
question is, are you paying?
Nah. What you
All right.
said no.
You say no now.
ain't seen nobody
Rewind the tape.
I ain't seen nobody worth it. Then we gotta rewind.
Tell
the
me
tape.
I ain't see nobody worth it. So you are willing to.
It depends.
Oh my God.
It depends.
See, but it's
What does it depend on, Kodak?
if you got it or not?
If you got the money.
Yep.
So do I need to automatically assume that if I'm dealing with a guy with money, then he's probably paying a woman?
That don't mean that's how he feel.
But also, I see.
But what if he likes, like, what if he likes
If he
sex?
likes
If he likes sex, like if he,
I mean, you got to negotiate your own terms and deals every time you're dealing with anything.
Yeah.
So whatever you negotiate, whatever term that you agree with, that's just what it is.
And I see what he's saying too, because sometimes that's the if that's what he want, and you know,
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
so
it
do
is.
you think there's something wrong with that? Not on the woman's side, but on the man's side. Like, you don't think as a man there's anything wrong with paying a woman for sex?
I think it's like a service.
No, you.
It's like getting a massage.
Okay, so listen. Okay?
But she not massaging your back, baby.
You gonna buy clothes and shoes and jackets and shit that you want that you don't necessarily need just because you want it. Everybody got a bill. It's a satisfaction bill. And you gonna pay your own satisfaction bill, all depending on how much satisfaction that you want. It don't matter what it's from. If you want to get high, if you want to buy cars, I know people just like buying shoes.
Okay, so let me ask this question.
What's up?
So obviously, like, we all know that men are sexual beings, sexual creatures. You guys love, like, obviously to have sex, but not even with one person, with multiple
Everybody do.
women. Everybody do, but I think men it's a little bit more heightened than women.
Yeah.
But that being said, do you think, I have two questions. I have this question and I have a follow-up question. Do you think that a man could be 100% faithful to a woman,
Of course.
to one woman?
Yeah, of course.
You do think that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah,
You do
because
think
I'd
so?
be faithful.
Okay. So my follow-up question is, if there is a man who isn't 100% faithful, like he loves his girl, but he loves to have sex too. What do you think would be the best form of cheating for that man? Not for the woman, for the man. Would it be him having the same girl that he cheating with? Like, say if he goes out of town to, I don't know, Arizona, like for work all the time. Is it worse for him to have the same girl that he links up with every time he goes, like just to have sex with? Or is it worse that him like meeting different girls at different times? Like maybe he has like a app or something where he's meeting these women on. Like, what do you think would be the best cheating scenario for that man?
I think that you shouldn't have to cheat. I mean, you do one thing, accept it, or just tell her.
Tell her.
I like to smash. I want some more pussy. I want to fuck some other women.
But what would be the way? How would you? What do you
I
think?
don't know
would
how
be,
you gonna tell him.
I'm saying,
No,
like,
I'm
if
saying,
he
no,
does.
what she's saying is, would it be better for him to have one consistent girl that he cheating
But
with?
see, that all depends on the conversation that he have with his mate. She might be like, do your thing. She might be like, all right, get you one. She might be like, two is enough. You know what I'm saying? She
I mean,
might
like,
be like, I
multiple-
want to be with you. Or you know what I'm saying? I
But
just
what
feel
if that's not what he like? What if that's not what he wants? Like, I don't care about both of y'all
it
together.
not gonna
It's-
matter then.
So it don't matter
It's not
either
gonna
way
matter.
because either way it's
That's
all
not-
wrong.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
Okay, what you think,
I
Kodak?
think if you cheating with one girl, you probably about to start developing some feelings because that's natural.
Yeah.
That's just natural, human, whatever. Like if you locked in with one person, with whatever it is, whether you cheating, you at work, this your same Uber driver every day. You're gonna have to start. There's some physical. I mean, some emotional attachment is bound to happen.
Yeah.
So if you're in a relationship, if a dude is in a relationship, or if a girl is in a relationship, and if you just want to get some outside of your relationship, then you have to. Yeah, it got to be different people.
Yeah.
You don't need no connection.
Yeah, I personally feel like I don't want my man cheating on me at all. Like, at all. But if it gets to a point to where he has to be honest with me, it's like, look, I like to have sex with multiple women. If I had to choose, which I don't want to choose, I would probably choose the different woman every time for the same reason. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable with knowing that he's sleeping with the same woman every time, because now you're having like a side relationship rather than just getting your one off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be comfortable with that, because now I don't think it's all about the sex. Now I think it's about,
You really like her.
yeah, I think it's about like the sex, the chemistry, like everything else. You know what I'm saying? So no, like get
They
somebody
talk-
off
they
a
talk
back
about
page.
each other,
Do they
families
even
and
have
shit.
back page
I'm
anymore?
trying to tell you.
Get somebody off a back page. Do what you need to do, and then you don't see her no more.
That back page.
It ain't back page no more. It's Twitter, baby. They on Twitter with it.
They on Twitter with it?
What?
Oh,
Fly
man.
outs, fly me to you, meetups. Yes. Twitter. Now y'all wondering, how does he know? I don't. Look,
We know
Parlay.
you're a creep.
Whatever. I'm not. Anyway, let's go over. We'll bring the grill out and figure out what Parlay got on the grill. I know you do a lot of work in the community. You have you work with high school football players,
All ages, really.
all ages.
You work with high school football players?
Yeah, I've been
Oh
coaching
yeah, for sure. We
13
definitely got
years.
to
I have my own program.
we
Me
got-
and Quavo got a program
We
together.
remember he at Huncho Day last year.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
So I got a question before we dip into more in that. My question is, do you feel like as a rapper, as an entertainer, as somebody, as an influencer, somebody that people see, do you feel like rappers and people like yourself have obligation to give back to their community or community that listen to them?
I don't think it's an obligation. I think everybody should want to. You know what I'm saying? I think the obligation comes from those who are anointed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not meant to be a big homie. Everybody not. And when I say big homie, I'm just speaking of the community wise. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not meant to be a leader. Everybody ain't meant to lead. You see what I'm saying? You got to be special to do that. I think the ones who are meant to do that have an obligation to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been chosen to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel that.
Cool. Do you have anything?
Well, when you say you work with high school football, like camp?
No, I coach them. I coach.
Oh, okay. What is the league?
Well, I coach tackle football. I've been coaching for 13 years. Coach tackle football for 9 years.
Okay.
I've been coaching 7-on-7 for 7 years. I just do 7-on-7 now. 7-on-7 is a form of tackle football without pads on. And,
I know what
you know.
7-on-7 is.
Yeah, so me and Quavo, well, I've been having a program for 7 years. I had my own program for 5 years
What's
called
the name of the
Peachtree
program?
Elite.
Peachtree Elite?
You know what I'm saying? And in the past 2 years, me and Quavo linked up, so we merged. So now we do Huncho Elite.
So when do you start training?
December.
Okay. I want
Are
to
you
come.
training right now?
Yeah, not in December.
Oh, you started in December. Okay.
Yeah, see, right now all my kids are
In the high school program.
high
Okay.
school, so they doing
Okay,
their summer
yeah.
workouts and
sure.
all that right there.
Yeah.
It starts in December. Season starts from February to May.
Oh, so this is kind of
June.
like an off-season training program for the high school kids.
Yeah, it's like football at AAU.
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
That's what it's like. It's football AAU. That's what it is.
that's cool.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we play on the highest level that you could play in
Yeah.
7-on-7.
Oh no, we seen it
Yeah,
because he was out there with Cam at the Huncho Day. We saw it, not this year, but last
Last
year.
year.
Yeah.
When we beat Cam the man.
We was there.
Yeah.
Man was sick.
Yeah, he was mad.
We was there.
So
mad.
you've been doing it for. So do you have kids that make it to that next level?
Our first class of kids just got to college. I got the number 2. We had the number 2 tight end in the nation.
Who?
Crazy.
Named Jelani Thurman. Tank, they call him Spider-Man. He
Who-
hit
what is-
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Tank, Spider-Man. His name Tank. His nickname Tank. But
Write
everybody
this
call him
down.
Spider-Man because everything when he touch his hands, he catch. He's like a 6'7", 6'8"
Damn.
tight end.
Tank.
Yep. Jelani Thurman.
So how does it feel to see the kids you work with have that level of success? You know, and then it's kind of like you having your success individually as a rapper, and then you're pulling back into your community and seeing the kids that benefit from that have their own success.
No, it's great, man. I got kids. I probably got over 4 or 5 kids on my team with 50, 60 offers. You know what I'm saying? Even my son. My son this year became the fastest kid in the history of Georgia.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? He's the second fastest kid in the nation. He's only a sophomore.
In high school?
Grade. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Congratulations.
saying? So, you know,
And what's his name?
He a junior.
And what's his name?
Lil A.
He played high school.
Yeah, he played high school football, but he run track too.
Where at?
Langston Hughes.
Oh man, we already know.
Write that down.
Yep, Langston
We
Hughes.
like we ain't been over there. Langston Hughes hard.
Yeah,
What are you
all
talking
my
about?
kids,
I'm
all
writing
my
down
kids
these
play
players'
Langston Hughes.
names. Langston Hughes.
Oh
and-
yeah,
Yeah.
What's
she recruit.
what's his name again?
Lil A.
Lil A.
Yeah,
That's his real name.
yeah. That's my name too.
Lil A.
Yeah.
That's your son.
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about your son right now?
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and you said he got offers already?
Yeah, he's
From who?
he's the fastest kid in the history of Georgia.
What's his what offers he get so far?
No, he only a sophomore.
Oh, he's a sophomore.
Yeah, but he just got Georgia just offered him last week. Austin P.
Georgia just offered him last week?
Mm-hmm.
Georgia.
Yep, Georgia just offered him last week.
We're gonna talk off camera.
She got a sports agent.
I have a plug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We
Oh no,
talk-
all
we'll
my
talk.
kids, I got the top kids. I got top kids in the nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I coach the number one kid. He will be the number one player in the nation this year.
Yeah.
Coming into this year, but I named Julian Lewis, Juju. I was his first 7-on-7 coach.
That's hard.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
what do you think about the NIL deals that kids are getting now? Do you think that is helped or hurt the college?
They should have been getting that money.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
so mad I ain't getting none of that
They should
damn
have been
money.
getting that money, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
All
I don't
these
feel like
people.
you don't put a ceiling on when somebody can make some money.
Yeah.
Kids
Especially
be
off
having
their name.
kids be having lemonade stands at 5, 6 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
They selling Girl Scout cookies 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if they can make money then, why they can't make money off what they producing?
Yeah.
Everybody is not going to have a longevity in sports. So when I'm putting my body on the line or I'm in high school and I done earned the right to be this top recruit that I am, let me make some money off what I done. So just in case I don't make it in college, I got something to fall back on.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because some people go to college, they blow their knee out.
Yeah.
First year.
Me.
Gone.
Me.
But at least I just made me $350,000 off NIL.
these
Now I can
kids
go buy me some houses and
These
you
kids,
see what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Some of these kids
Yes.
got $1 million NIL.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I hope mine be
love
about
it.
$1 million.
I love it. But then when you think about this is how I've been looking at it. If we talk about relevance right now, what team is more relevant? The Alabama Crimson Tide program or the Jacksonville Jaguars? Like, who do you think of when you think, like, which program's probably bringing in more money?
Alabama.
Alabama. Easy.
So if the players on this team are equal or greater than the players on a pro team,
Why they not getting paid?
why did I get paid?
Give them some bottles, man.
They should have been doing that. I mean, yeah, I agree. as
But
well. I'm mad as hell. I want to
this
get
is just
paid.
me. I think there needs to be a G League type program for college football, like something not
I agree.
not associated
I don't
with
want
any
to go.
college.
I don't want to go. I don't want
I
to
don't
go to
wanna
school no more. But I want to pursue my career as a professional athlete,
There was a
as a football player.
There was a college player
And get paid?
a few years ago. Yes,
The G League get paid. They don't have to go to college. They
There
go
was
straight from high school to G League.
There was a college player a few years ago that made a tweet that said, "I didn't come here to play school. I came here to play football." And I get it, because if I don't care about science no more. I know the basics of life. I know how to make money. Look, I'm trying to play sports.
You shouldn't have to go to school to play college football
That's how
or to play college sports. To me, you shouldn't have to.
I agree.
Well,
Now you might. That don't mean you still don't have to pay a tuition to.
Well,
be
yeah,
good,
well,
but
you know they have
I don't
that.
feel like it.
That's just the whole
That's the setup right now.
government setup, because it's like, yeah, well, if you want to go professional, then we need your money.
Read these books.
Yeah, we need your
I
money
pay somebody
We
first.
want you in debt. We want you.
Yeah,
in
we
debt.
need you to be in debt first. That way, when you do get that money, you can give it all back to us
Yeah, man. So,
with interest.
ooh, they ain't never getting that money back. Yeah. So, Parlay, anything else you working on right now, man? You know, it's
on the
it's real
podcast.
busy.
The podcast for sure. In the apartment.
In the
Parlay.
podcast.
You know
Link
what I'm
below.
saying? 7-on-7 program. We talked about that already. I do mental health events every year too.
Oh, we got
Mental health?
We got
Yeah, I do 4. I do 4 a year. I just did last month. A month ago, I just did the flag game, the football game.
Uh-huh.
Every mental health event we do be a different thing.
Mhm.
So the flag game we call flagging for a cause.
Yeah.
We just did that one. We just did that one last month. In 2 or 3 weeks from now, we're doing the basketball. We call that mind over matter. We do a dodgeball. We call it dodging depression. We do a kickball called kicking depression. This year we were doing bowling. We're gonna call it knocking down stigmatism. So, but matter of fact, Young Joe came and speak at the last one because he been clean for like I think he said a year and a half, 2 years almost.
Shout out to Dro.
You know what I'm saying? So he came and speak. We have mental health panels. We have doctors, psychiatrists, people that you can talk to when you leave the field.
That's what's
You know what I'm
up.
saying? And every time we do it, we probably have like 10. I think we had 12 teams in this last tournament. Trivia had a team. Crime Out had a
The
team. brought
homies need a team.
Yeah, y'all put a team in the basketball tournament.
Let's go.
And I don't lose either. So everybody try to beat me.
We're going to bring Lou Will out retirement. Come out.
Bring
Okay.
them. Bring them.
But
Bring
no,
them.
All right.
Bring them.
The mental health thing, the mental health events you're doing are amazing, man. So people want to
Facts.
tap in with that and be a part of it or just come watch. How do they?
Just follow the page. I'm gonna promote it. You know what I'm saying on my page. I am Parlay. That's how I usually do. I'm gonna drop flyers. You're gonna see me talking shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I go live with people. I'm
Yeah.
a big shit talker. Like that's all I do. I talk shit.
Any-
But I can back it up though.
Every
You know what I'm saying?
former football player is the biggest shit talker.
No, but it's just a difference between talking shit and always being able to back it up. It creates another different level of it.
Well, I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
if I'm talking shit, then I gotta back it up. So it's
Okay.
only like
No, but see, some people just talking shit and cool with losing, but they still gonna talk shit. I know a lot of them.
I'm not cool with
You
losing.
know what I'm saying? But see, I don't lose at all, bro. I just won.
What's your saying?
I'm a Pisces.
Thought you was a Leo. You talk like a Leo.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, appreciate Parlay coming and kicking with the homies, the Apartments and the homies of the Apartments.
Facts.
Big homie JoJo, and we gone. Shout out future successors.
Period.
Woo! All right, that was fun.